need to invest in your health. You don't even need to wait until you're sick before you start taking care of yourself. Behind me here is a very powerful plant. Some people plant it as flowers, but it is not just flowers. I saw it last time when I was passing, but today I walked down here to collect some because I want to use it to bring my own organic tea. Look, let me tell you, this plant is very powerful. It is not just flower. For those who are battling with cancer, let them fall special love for this particular plant that people are planting as flowers. Guess what? It contains cytotoxic properties. In other words, the medicinal properties they serve as toxin to the cancer cells, thereby destroying the cancer cells, making it impossible for them to grow and at the same time spread. You know, if you want to handle cancer the right way, you have to use things that first of all disarm them, now destroy them. When you destroy them, they'll not be able to grow, and since they're unable to grow, they'll not be able to spread. So that is exactly what the medicinal properties that are contained in this particular plant does in the case of cancer. For those who are always battling with malaria and they say the malaria has refused to go, malaria fever, use this plant to brew organic tea and take, and let's see what happens to the so-called malaria fever that has refused to go. For those who are asthmatic, use it to brew organic tea. It goes a long way to assist them to overcome the health challenge called asthma. And now for those who, are experiencing memory loss, these days we have many things on our brain, many things on our mind. Use it to brew your own organic tea, so that it will activate your brain cells. They'll become so active that you hardly forget things. And that is the reason for those who are, experiencing Alzheimer's disease, dementia, let them fall special love for it. And even for those who have arthritis, the anti-inflammatory properties of this particular plant is top-notch. So like I said, I've come here to, collect it so that I use it to bring my organic tea. You don't even need to wait until you're sick before you start taking care of yourself. You need to invest in your health. So like I said, I have to walk for a long distance to get to this place to collect it. So I'm going to show you the plant. It's a very popular plant. Sometimes you see here and there, people plant it as flowers. Even sometimes you don't even need to plant it. Nature will plant it. I can remember when we were younger, we used to, take the small seeds, the small fruit. It's like berry. When it is ripened, it becomes like dark bluish in color. We used to lick it in those days when we were just younger. So I'm going to collect it. Like I said, just use it to brew organic tea. That's all you need to do. Let me show you the plants now. So this is the plant. It is known as Lantana Camara. Look at it. The other day I was passing and I saw it. So today I've come to, collect it. Use it to brew your own organic tea. Just a handful of it is okay, is enough. This quantity is enough. So I'll just wash it properly. Now put inside pot and then boil. Add water. This quantity is enough. So I'll just wash it properly, put it inside pot. Now add enough water and now bring it to boil. Boil like 10 to 15 minutes and I'll allow it to cool to the temperature that I can take it, and I'll take it. See the flower? See the flowers? It has berry. So as it is now, it has not ripened. When it gets ripened, the fruit will now turn to dark bluish in color. Look at it. We used to, lick it in those days when we were younger. So as it is, you can just cut it with the fruit, the flower, the leaves. Just boil everything. This quantity is enough for me to brew my organic tea. So you don't even need to wait until you're sick before you start taking care of yourself. Invest in your health. Invest in your health. We all know that prevention is always better and cheaper than cure. So for those who have health challenges, they can use it. For those who want to maintain their health, they can also use it. Like me, I just want to maintain my health. That's the reason why I've come to this place to take it. When you're walking on the road, please uh, be looking around. Take note of the herbs you see, especially those ones that they plant as flowers. Sometimes they just plant it as flowers to beautify their surroundings, but you can as well use them like this one to beautify your health, which of course is what I'm going to do.